going? It's your girl DJ. We are back to trade with DJ. I'm really hoping that everything I'm putting, or who's watching, who's being consistent, are learning a lot. That's what matters to me. That you are learning and that you're getting some value from whatever I'm posting. Because if you're not learning from them, then that means what I'm doing isn't working. So I need y'all to be in the comments to let me know how everything is going. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what's good. Really appreciate the feedback because if I don't see anybody in the comments, I'm just gonna assume that nobody's really taking any value from what I'm posting. So that's really what that does for me. Seeing that okay, it was one or two people that learned from this. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? So definitely do that. But I just wanted to come on here and drop some stuff for people who are struggling with finding an indicator, struggling with finding a perfect strategy or a perfect indicator that works for them. I want to tell you, listen, most of the money that I made in the market had nothing to do with an indicator. I literally just like traded naked forex. I'm gonna do a separate video on candlestick trading, pattern trading. However, this time I'm just gonna focus on the tools that you really need to get you going, and then we can go from there. How's that? How does that do? Sounds good. Right now it's actually 1 a.m. It's not 4 a.m. I was like, I really had to fight myself like to get off because I had already fallen asleep. And I said, let me just get this over with right now so that I don't have to do it at 4 a.m. I can just, get it over with and then go back to sleep because I'm tired. All right. So I already did a overview on like a tour of trading view for the people who don't have it. If you don't have trading view, I honestly don't know what you're doing with your account. Here's why I say that. I stand highly on trading view, and they actually got a new icon, as you can see up here. They updated their version or whatever. But here's what I want to tell you. Um don't just be trading with MetaTrader 4 or just trade and use the chart given to you by your binary options broker. You need to have a trading view account. It's for free. Just get it. It really help out with your markup. It's a really helpful guide. Most of the accuracies from your trading will come from your analysis. So if you are not marking down your trades before you take them, I'm scared for you. It's gonna be really hard for you to really profit because you need a consistent system that works. You can't just be taking trades just because you think the market's gonna go up or just because you think it's gonna go down. The market does what it wants. You don't control it. Okay, so just be on the safe side and do your proper analysis. I'm gonna do a video on the importance of analysis for the people. Actually, let me write that down before I forget. Okay, because I want to make sure y'all understand because I don't just be saying things just to say it. All right, but let's get right back to it. So here's what's happening. Uh, Basically what you see up here are all the tools that I actually personally use for my trades. This is the text. This is the call out. This is the ellipse. This is the horizontal line. This is the rectangle. This is the short position. This is the balloon call out as well. I hardly use that. This is long position, going up, and this is the trend line. This is your vertical, and this is your arrow. That's all you need. I'm gonna put them all right here. Arrow, boom, text, right here, blah, right? I got the call out right here. Hey, I'm just gonna put anything. And then I got the ellipse here. When you want to circle something, boom. I got the the horizontal line, right? And then we got the rectangle. We got going short, right? And then we got long. Like I said, guys, this one I hardly use because it's short and I don't like the way it's like a bubble. So I hardly use it, but I'm not really gonna recommend it because it's not really, you can just focus on using this one. And then we got the trend line, right? Right here. We got horizontal, the vertical line. Put that right there. And then we got the, oh, that was the arrow. We already took that out, right? Boom, boom, boom. So these are the tools that you need to trade naked forex. Firstly, naked, I mean, it really means no indicators, but I don't know anybody who trades just like just looking at the market. And sometimes people are not able to see what the market's gonna do. Like, let's zoom out here. If I take all of these tools out and you're looking at this chart right here, you're gonna be like, what the heck? Especially for somebody who's just starting out, who don't even know what a candlestick pattern is, who doesn't even understand, the power of candlesticks or patterns or whatnot. They're just gonna be like, what? What exactly am I looking at here, right? They're just gonna think it's a heartbeat monitor, and that's what I thought when I first seen this back in, some years ago. When I first seen those candles, I'm like, what the hell is this? How am I supposed to understand how this works? That was my first thought. But then a couple months later, along with learning how to trade and all that stuff, started to make more sense to me. But I gravitated towards the no indicators more because that made more sense to me. I hate things when they complicate. When they are complicated, I just don't do well with like complication. It just doesn't work for me. I don't be ready to give up. I just be ready to like my head be ready to be blown off because I'm like it is too much. So I started the indicators route and going crazy with a heavy strategy, and then I took a fall back from that. And then the moment that I started actually trading naked forex, I seen way more success. Like, whoa, right? Things made much more sense. So I'm just recommending to you. I'm not saying one is better than the other, right? And I'm just saying that it works. I've seen results with both, indicators and no indicators, but most of my results came from no indicators. So here we go. When you're looking at the chart right here, all your tools that I just showed you, and if you want to know how to put them up, all you gotta do is, you see all the stars that I got next to them? Yeah, that's what that's for. You just put the star, and there's so many others. I just don't care for the other ones. I just stick to what works for me. I know some of y'all that's watching this video have probably seen thousands of videos. I mean, hundreds. But you don't have to use everything that they're using in their videos. You literally can just like take a little bit from it, because half of the stuff a lot of people be using don't even make any sense to me. I just be like, what? Okay, next. To be honest, I was never the type of person to sit on YouTube and look for videos on how to trade. It just didn't work for me because I don't like disorganization. If I'm gonna find one thing to learn from, I just stick to that one thing. I don't like to be all over the place because one person will teach you something and then the next person will teach you something else, and then you're all confused, and then you're back to square one. So that's why I didn't really do too well with like YouTube, Academy or whatever. But to each his own. Whatever works for you, I guess. But if you don't have the money to invest in something that actually could help you speed up the process of your learning journey, yeah, just continue. I mean, I guess finding the freeway, but usually, guys, the freeway is the hardest.